What's going on, everybody? This is Low Tier God, aka Dalauan Sparrow, with a new joint channel with my boy
DT Lewis.
We're gonna be going over all the fuckery that's online, all the drama, all the bullshit, going over all types of people's tracks. If it's a hot track that everybody is deeming as hot, we're gonna preview it, let you guys know our honest opinions for it. No holds barred, man. We're gonna be going over all types of shit. All the weird videos you see online, we're going over it all. And we are accepting questions on top of that.
On top of that, we will be having joint skits. You know, like I said, it's an entertainment channel between me and my boy. Be looking for that. We got the funny skits, serious skits. We're gonna be trying to make, you know, cinematic movie type, just all type of entertainment that we just really want to bring quality content to you guys.
First video we'll be reviewing today is the whole situation with the Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj, and then we'll go ahead and drop our pointers on that, or who might win in a fight, who might win in a battle, just every aspect.
Yeah, we got to put everything in perspective. It can't just be like one-sided, like who makes better music, who does this. If we're gonna put the beat in perspective, it's gonna be the whole thing, between everything between who we think would win in the fist fight, who we think would just make the best diss record, who would come at each other. I mean, they're generally from the same place, right?
Exactly. Both NY rappers. You know, let's check out this video, see maybe if she had some shots directed at Nicki Minaj, or if she was just saying some shit just for the fuck of it.
You know this bitch, right? You know this bitch? She never fucking liked me, and all of a sudden she wanna be friends with me, you know, bitch. I still like you, bitch, don't be.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright, so based off anything in the past, I could tell that these two females don't like each other for some specific reason. This is why there's never been a time in hip hop where you have multiple chicks that are hot all at the same time. Like, every time there's somebody that's hot in hip hop that's a female, they always have their own lane to a point where there's no one else that can fuck with them. And I think that's what we're getting here. Nicki Minaj is feeling a little bit threatened by Cardi B with this smash hit. I don't think it's a smash hit, I think it's garbage, but everyone else thinks it's clean. Bodak Yellow.
I personally, I like the song. I don't think I like it because it's like lyrically the best. But I mean, obviously it's like all the rest of the music nowadays. You know, it's something to just bop to, you know, get down with. But it's the same thing. It's like if you think about it, I don't know. I feel like Nicki Minaj is a bully in some senses because she picks on people that are not all the way up there. Like, let's use Remy Ma as an example. Like, you're not gonna clap back against Remy, because you know Remy gonna give you that lyrical just beast mode, and you're not ready for that. But you know Cardi B just coming up, she only got one hit. You know that's what happens. You know the higher rappers try to destroy the lower rappers before they even get a chance to get up there.
That's true. I will agree with one thing. I do feel like Nicki Minaj is slightly bullying, and I'm gonna go back to the Remy Ma subject, just for the simple fact that she was banning Remy Ma from certain events, and she would perform at certain award shows unless she was banned from the event. And if she was performing, which is Remy Ma, so if Remy Ma was performing, then I guess Nicki Minaj said she wasn't gonna perform. So it kind of fucked everything up. It's kind of like she was using her power against, you know, I guess the threat of her throne or the threat of her crown.
All right, so in this whole situation, like in the scenario of Cardi B, do you think she's gonna be like one of those one-hit wonders, or you think she's gonna be like, you know, the top MCs like, you know, Minaj built?
I mean, in all honesty, absolutely not. For the simple fact that Cardi B already had a couple of tracks that she dropped previously to this ripped off track, Bodak Yellow. And when I first initially heard the track, I already knew, I was like, Bodak Yellow, hold on a second, it's gotta be a play off of Kodak Black. And I heard the track, and just off tops, because the originality wasn't there, I initially just said fuck it, threw it out the window in the first place, heard the track 100%, I just wasn't feeling it. On top of that, I don't think she'll reach that caliber, man. She's too hood, not enough class. I mean, in this game, you have to appeal to all audiences. You can't just be a hood chick from Brooklyn and you're gonna be the hottest bitch. Like, you gotta appeal to all audiences. And Cardi B, I don't think she has that, man. I think this is a one-hit wonder for her. In all honesty, I don't think she'll have a hotter track. Will she have hot tracks? Probably yes, but will she have a hotter track than this corny shit called Bodak Yellow? I don't think so, man. She's not gonna reach Nicki's caliber.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like if she doesn't change it up within the years, like I said, like this style ain't gonna last forever.
Nah.
So it's like, you know, if she's able to change up her style, you know, develop into her own artist, and you know, get into the page of just loyal fans, then you know she may be relevant.
Yeah.
But as in Nicki status, nah. I just feel like Nicki, not just outside of her being like the MC she is, like she built this just as a caliber of like people that are dedicated to her no matter what. I feel like she can definitely stay relevant, especially if this beef goes off like it seems like it is. Because like I said, the video seemed kind of blamed, so it's just like it could be towards her. And then, you know, without names specifically, we not absolutely sure, but you know, who else is in that status to where it's like that. So right now I just consider her the female YG, you know, gang bang. You know, her music just goes with the style that's going around now, and it's just like what she does from there is really up to her. When you up there and you got that top chart, it's just where you take it.
Basically, man. Like I said, I'm feeling the same way. I mean, we'll see what happens with this over time. But I mean, the real question is like, if it was just a hardcore street fight, right? We got two chicks from Brooklyn, right? I mean, they should automatically have hands. I mean, who do you think will win in that street fight? We know that Cardi B is just hardcore hood, you know, gangster, blah blah blah. But I mean, you think, you know, she could put hands on Nicki or vice versa?
I'm gonna go with Cardi, bro. I just personally feel like, you know, I feel like Nicki, yeah, she from Brooklyn, like yeah, they both from that hood type vendetta, but Nicki from that Young Money gang. Like, you know, Cardi B from that real blood gang. So it's just like, you know, she knows really good. I think if it just came down to it, like Cardi putting the tips on it, it's just me.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead, you know, as much as I hate to admit this, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and agree that Cardi B, yeah, I think she will whoop that ass. I think she grew up a little bit more grimy or a little bit more hood, and unless Nicki Minaj knows some secret martial arts takedowns, you know, got some boxing skills, I honestly think that Cardi B will whoop that ass. All right, so if you could rate each of these artists' careers from 1 to 10 towards the end of their career, like where would you think Nicki Minaj's career is gonna end from a 1 to 10, and where would you say Cardi B's career would end from a 1 to 10 as far as artistry, hits, just the whole aspect, being an icon, being a leader, building a brand, all of it?
Personally, I think Cardi B, she just don't, like I said, it's still early on, but if I'm going off my opinion right now, status-wise, I say she'll end on a solid, maybe like 4. To be completely honest, like it's just like one of those, like her fan base, I feel like she'll be one of those artists down the line where you're just like, she has fans, and it's just like, but it's not like one of those solid like cult followings, like to where it's like Nick, I'm gonna keep her at a solid, like just from the greatest artists you could think of, like MJ, all them that have like those cult followings. I'll give Nicki Minaj probably like a solid 6.5, 7 too, just because, you know, she got them dedicated Barbies. Like they'll come in ready for that troop, but as in just like music wise, you know, she definitely put out the hits. Like she was one of those top female caliber rappers, but I just feel like over time when you just don't got no competition, it's just like it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
It's true.
Like I can't even remember the last hit from Nicki right now.
Oh man,
like if you really see her, think about it, like what?
I'm trying to think.
Like exactly.
Oh, shit, I really can't think of the last Nicki hit.
But it's like if you think Lil Wayne, like you think countless hits. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's just like you can think of Go DJ. That's always one of my all-time favorite songs. It's not because it has my name in it, but
fucking Lollipop, all types of shit.
Police Officer.
Yeah.
With Nicki, I just like off the Dungeon Dragons with Eminem. Like I don't even think that's the name of the song, but
the song she had this song with Rihanna, but I can't remember what it's called.
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like now that you sit here and think about it, she's been out the game so long. Like right now, like that short period, nothing's really relevant to where you can remember right now.
Yeah, that's real. I'm gonna say the same shit with Cardi, man. I'm gonna give her about a 4. And the only reason I'm gonna do this, not to be super harsh, but the only reason I'm gonna give her a 4, as far as ending her career at a 4, is because, just like you said, that cult following. I think in order to become an artist that's just completely just an icon, you gotta have a cult following. Like Kanye is gonna go down as being one of the top dudes you'll never forget. Eminem, you'll never forget. You know, these people with the cult followings, you'll never forget. And I don't think Cardi B is capable of getting that cult following, especially when she just doesn't have the style to cross over. And I'm gonna end it at that. Nicki Minaj, same shit. I'm gonna give her this. I'm gonna go ahead and bump you up a bit, and I'm gonna boost it to an 8. Simply because regardless of the fact of how long it's been since she has a hit, the fact that she's still in people's mouths and still can sell out concerts and still is a wow factor to a lot of people, I'm gonna go ahead and give her that 8, man. She's got kind of like that Beyonce aura about her. I mean, you can't top Beyonce, but she's got that Beyonce aura, and I'm gonna give her that 8, man. Who knows? She could link up with Pharrell, come with a smash hit. Hook up with what's the dude, 21 Savage? His producer. What the fuck is his name? Shit. But yeah, she can link up with him and just come out with a hot track. So I think that regardless of what's going on with Nicki right now, she still has a shot to where she could just come back and just still have a few more hits. Cardi B, man. Like I said, that flow is gonna get tired. That easy go with the beat flow, that shit is gonna get tired.
One more thing. If you had to go with who gonna put up the best diss record, if this disc goes through, who you think coming with that fire, and who you think backing on?
I'm gonna go with Cardi B, simply because she's got that fierce hunger, nothing to lose. Yeah. So she gonna come with that gritty hood, you know, nigga this, bitch this. You know, she just really gonna come with it and just smash. Nicki Minaj is gonna be like, oh yeah, got more hits, ba 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 ba. You know, like it's gonna be a totally different ball game. You're gonna get sweet and sexy versus gritty and hardcore. I just got my teeth fixed, knocked them all out, got veneers type of flow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would go with Cardi B on that shit.
I feel the same way. Like, I would want to hear it though, because I feel like, you know, obviously with her hit record right now, it's one of those just like, you know, just vibe with it. Like, I want to hear her spit. Like, I'm gonna demolish your ass with these lyrics. Yeah. And you know, I feel like she'd win too, just because the simple fact of Nicki Minaj, I feel like she's on that caliber now to where she, same thing with Remy. Yeah. Like, she wasn't coming at Remy. Like, Remy she always got that hungry flow. So it's just like, you come with one, she tried to come back, but once she killed you with that third flow, she was just like, MIA, like, you didn't even see Nick. She was just like, I'm not destroying my career.
Like, fuck this, man. Let me ignore it and just keep pushing. I got my fans, I got my icon shit.
Exactly. I don't need nothing else. Like, and that's how I look at it. Like, because she's a lower rapper, I feel like she's not as intimidated.
True.
Like, so it's just like, I'll come at you with this, and I just hope there's no ghostwriters.
That's true.
You can definitely tell when it's ghostwriter and when it's from them.
Oh yeah, you can tell when it's that authentic flow.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So what do you guys think? Leave us your thoughts, your comments below. If there's anything you want to chime in on, or if there's anything you didn't like, go ahead and leave in the comments section. We'll have plenty of videos for you guys to come. Check us out.
Like I said, just go ahead, comment down what you believe in each segment that we did. You know, who you think the better rapper is? Are you team Cardi? You team Nicki? Like, you know, I know there's gonna be a lot of dedicated fans out there. You know, feel free to follow us on social media.
You guys can follow us. Everything will be in the description. Matter of fact, our Twitters and our Instagrams will actually be at the bottom of this video the entire time, so there's no reason not to follow us. All right, check us out on the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you next time.